Hello, welcome back to this vlog. Today is Wednesday, which means it's a babysitting day. So I'm heading out to see Nora, and I stopped to get a McDonald's coffee because I've never tried their coffee since they came out with like all those new coffee options. Like, what was that, like 2 years ago? Like, I've tried their caramel frappe, but I've never tried like their regular coffee. So I thought I would get it today, and I got an iced caramel latte, so we'll try that. And so the first window you obviously pay, and the second window is where you get your order at, right? So I paid, and I look ahead, and there's an arm sticking out of the like window where you get your order at, and they're just holding my coffee just like out of the window, like really far, honestly. And I honestly thought I was gonna hit their hand. I thought I had to like move out the way. And he was like, "Okay, have a great day." I was like, okay. That was kind of weird, but that's the shortest morning McDonald's line I've ever seen. So they must be doing something right, honestly. And he was very nice, so I won't judge them. Iced caramel latte. Let's see. This is good. I would come back for that. I would go as far to say that this is ahead of Dunkin' right now, which, if you guys know me, Dunkin' was my bitch. That sounds mean. She was my best friend for like a good year there, and then like I had to switch locations because this location that I went to before was closer to my work, and since I don't work there anymore, I'm not gonna drive all the way out there just for like coffee, which maybe I should put in the extra effort considering they were better. But the new location I go to is just like it's like a hit or miss if it's good or not, and more than likely it's gonna be a miss every time. I've been going to Starbucks more recently. I order pretty much the same thing every time unless I want to try something different, and it's always good. I can always know that when I pull through the drive-thru and get my order, it's gonna be good coffee. I don't have to like think about it, you know? But it's nice to have other options, so I definitely will add McDonald's to the list. Gonna go down the roller coaster? Ready? Go! Erica and Ed live by a church, and they usually do like a bell before morning mass, I believe. But today it's like extra long, like it's an actual song. And I don't know if it's because it's the 1st of December, and it's like starting the whole Christmas month, Jesus being born month, but it's really pretty. We're gonna go on a ride. All right, let's go. Right, let's go. Okay, we're here, madam. Oh, can you get out? There you go. Close your door. Cool. Sorry, a little bright right now, right here. I'm about to go into Trader Joe's. I'm about to take my Trader Joe's virginity. I've not, that sounded dirty. Well, it kind of was. I've never been to Trader Joe's. So we're gonna go in now because my photography assignment for this week was your choice. Cause we're a week away from the end of the semester. Like, this is the second to last week. And so it's our last photography assignment, and he's like, choose what you want. Flex your creative muscles was his words. I found some inspiration. I'll pop those up on the screen right now. So I'm gonna try and find some flowers, and I've always heard, from vlogs, from people on social media, from articles, whatever, that Trader Joe's has some of the best flowers. And if I walk in here and there's no flowers, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay guys, Trader Joe's did not disappoint. Look at my creation. Okay. there's tons of flowers at Trader Joe's, so love that for me. I got these colored ones were in a bouquet by themselves. Then I got these plain white bouquet and just added everything together. And look, and then I turned the Trader Joe's bag into a holder for the flowers. Oh, look how cute this looks. I should basically be a freaking florist now. I don't know if my hair looks stupid. Oh, it looks really high in the camera. It doesn't look that high in person. But I wanted to do a bun today, and I'm one of those people who I can make a really good bun one day, like it looks so good. Well, I think it looks good. I think I look cute. And then the next day I try to do the same thing and I can't do it. And I can't do it for another like 6 months. So I love that for me. Tried this today, and I honestly am not going to change it. I really don't give a fuck. I'm going to the art museum today because I have to write a paper for my art history class. I had to go last semester because I think I mentioned this in a couple vlogs ago, but this is the second part of that art history class. So the first part I took last semester, and we had to write the same exact paper. Tell me why I gotta write this paper twice. The first time I went to the art museum, I went by myself, and I parked along the sidewalk, and there was a whole bunch of people parked along the sidewalk also, and it was this road leading up to the art museum, so I just had to walk up the sidewalk and then I'm there, boom. Because I had never been there before, so I was a little lost. Come back from the art museum, get to my car, and I have a ticket on my car. Actually, it's 2 tickets. I have 2 tickets on my car. And I guess when I parked, I didn't see the fire hydrant on the sidewalk next to me, and so I got 2 tickets involving the fire hydrant, and that was a very bad day. I had like 3 crying fits that day, probably more than that, honestly, because I had never gotten a ticket before. I've never gotten a parking ticket or like been pulled over. I don't know. I just got stressed, and so I cried a lot that day. I actually know where to park this time. I know a good spot. So, and I have Augustina coming with me. Currently Saturday, well, getting close to evening. It's like almost 4 o'clock. I am currently headed downtown. A little backstory. A couple weeks ago, I had a photo assignment for class that was like photojournalism, so you basically needed to like step into the shoes of a photojournalist. And so I was like, oh, let me find like an event happening around town and I'll take pictures of that, and that's, you know, kind of what photojournalists do on a daily basis. I found a Jingle Bell run that was going on, and so I went to take pictures of that. I called the lady and she was like, yeah, of course you can come take pictures of it, blah blah. That led to me getting to come take pictures of what I'm doing tonight. It is a ball. It's called the Silver Ball for the Arthritis Foundation of Missouri, and she asked me to come take pictures. I think it's gonna be super cool. I've never been to the location it's at. It's at Union Station. I've never been there before. I've also never been to a ball. Like, that's kind of cool. A little nervous though, because parking in downtown St. Louis is a little confusing, and I basically have to like go to this parking lot that they said to go to, and there's supposed to be a valet there that is gonna park us for free. Like, we just have to tell them that we're volunteers or whatever. I'm just hoping I can find this parking lot. Oh my god, my feet are numb. They are in so much pain. I do not walk in heeled anything, and I wore heeled boots tonight, and they're fucking killing my feet. Finally done. I got there at 4:30. Was a little lost. I'll explain that in a second. And I just got out and it's 9:40. I showed up. The valet situation wasn't a thing yet. It was too early, I guess, and so they hadn't set up the valet people yet. And so I had to park in this lot, which was right across the street from the hotel where this event was at. Walk down and I see this sign for hotel main lobby. So I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I went around, I was walking around the perimeter, and I tried to open like 2 locked doors, so that was also a first issue. Second issue is once I got into an open door, I was fucking lost. They were having some kind of wedding, so I thought that was the ballroom I was supposed to be in, and it wasn't. Then I went downstairs, found another ballroom where some tables were set up, which I think was some other event. Then I had to call the lady who invited me to do this. I said, hey girl, I do not know where I am. And And so she told me what ballroom to go to, which I wish they would have put that in the directions, which ballroom I was supposed to go to, or else I would have known. Walked to this ballroom, turns out it's literally the door right in front of the parking lot where I parked, so I didn't need to walk all the way around the perimeter to the front doors. Oh, I was so mad because my feet were already hurting and I was just done. I was so done. It was really fun. It was a long night. However, the people were all so nice, and these people that were coming to this ball were dressed magnificently. Magnificently. They were all so amazing. This one guy had black bedazzled like dress shoes, and I want some. There was a second photographer there. He was so nice, and he gave me so much advice because he's been doing this for obviously a lot longer than I have, and he literally walked over to me in like the beginning hour or so of this event and was like, hey, do you want to use this diffuser, which is like that flash thing that attaches to the top of your camera and like creates softness in your photo and takes out those shadows, whatever. I've never used one of those, and he let me use one. He came over and lent me his to use for the night, and I was like, oh my god, that's so nice. However, I didn't know how to use it, so I was basically going through the motions of trying to figure out how to use this thing. Well, thank you, Scott. You're probably not watching this, but thank you very much. I very much appreciate you. And there's also this girl who was another volunteer, and she was like talking to me about photography and like what I do, and she goes, do you have a Instagram? And then she followed me on my photography Instagram and liked like a whole bunch of my photos, and I was so excited. Like, that was so nice, and I just love nice people, and there were so many nice people here. I'm also just watching this valet girl try and find the car she's looking for. They had amazing food. We got to eat obviously beforehand, before the event started, all of us volunteers, and we got like the dinner that they were gonna get, and they had some of the best. They weren't even mashed potatoes. They were like potatoes with like this like crummy stuff in it, and it was so freaking amazing. And there was like a steak and then a fish also on the plate, and I only ate like the steak, but like, because I don't like fish. But steak was amazing, and then also they had a salad beforehand. Turns out, I think I like feta cheese, which was on it, and I didn't know that. So, fun facts all around, guys. I'm gonna go home because I'm real over this whole outfit and these shoes.